Hello, this is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can reach us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Today I want to show you the initial checkout of a really cool telephone. This is John's telephone from California, and John's got a note that he's had this since he was a child. So basically we're going to get John straightened out on this telephone so he can start using this telephone again. And he said that he had it since he was a child and that he had packed it away, and now that he's gotten it back out, the telephone doesn't seem to work. And so really what we're going to do here is, first thing, we're going to get rid of this line cord. It's not very long. The clip is actually broke off of it, which is not a real big deal, but they're only a couple of feet here, and it doesn't really match the period of the phone. It should be black, and we're going to get him a longer line cord and one that's going to match the color to this telephone. This is an early model ANE 500. Basically, it was ANE's answer to the 500 set. And it is an early model, and you can always tell on these ANEs because, their handsets are a little different. You can see the pattern. The pattern on their transmitter on the handset was a little different, and so was their handset. Kind of had a ribbed center here. But it's definitely an ANE, and I have the case loose, so I want to take the body off, kind of show you the telephone. Now, this is pretty much the way they designed their early model ANE 500s. And, of course, we got our cap here and our bell. But I want to show you something. They had a little different hook switch set up. I want to show you something that's really cool about the ANEs. The early model Western Electrics had screws, and it was on a tripod, so they had 3 screws. And then later on they went to 2, one on each side. But ANE's ideal was to have a little spring kind of loaded, tension loaded rotary dial, and you could basically just simply unplug it. And that was their answer. And it's a pretty good ideal, because if you were out in the field trying to change one of these, you could change it in a matter, a lot quicker, just for the simple fact that it rides on these tension springs and slides and guides, and it just slides right back up into place. So it's a pretty cool ideal. But this telephone is of the age, and since it's in the shop, we might as well go ahead and clean the rotary, adjust it and oil it, make sure that's all good. Go through the hook switch. We want to clean that, make sure it's all making good contact. And we also probably want to check this board out, because you can see some of the older style or larger capacitors in your transformer in here. And that's famous for maybe breaking away from the board at some point. So we want to check all that and make sure, and check into why it's not working. Another thing I want to show you is they seem to have a bell. I want to put this rotary back into place. And so you can just simply slide it in, and it's back on. It seems to turn pretty good, but while it's in the shop, we're going to clean that and oil it. It's just time for that. Now we have a bell adjuster here. So this wheel is for the bell, and it probably calms the bell down or lets it ring loud and low or variable. So it has a bell adjustment. Now some of these didn't. This one seems to. And so this was their answer to the 500 set, basically. And they had some really good ideals. And A&E has been around a very, very long time, so they're high-quality telephones. And it's cool to see these old telephones and be able to work on them and get them back into a situation where they're going to get years and years of use out of them again. And I think John will be pretty happy to be able to use this telephone again. And we'll get it all squared away for John, and he can start using it again. This is the initial checkout of a cool A&E desk telephone. This is John's telephone from California. This is A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can reach us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.